Yeehaw! Another segment for Pappy's Coil coming up.
Well, thank you for coming to the corner today. The air conditioner is down and I had to order a new control panel, a circuit board. The old circuit board had apparently got wet and started to corrode away. And I cleaned it up and then got the air conditioning, the blower to kick on for a couple of days, but it just kept getting worse. And so I did order a new control panel, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So I'll do the unpackaging right here for you and go ahead and swap out the control panel, or I call it a circuit board. The furnace people, they call it a control panel. But nonetheless, that is what has gone bad. Oh, this is an awful big box for what we got. Maybe there's the stuff in here. I'll just throw this on the floor. And here is the integrated furnace control right here. And I'll zoom in, get up a little closer. You can see the circuitry there. And this is supposedly the original replacement. And made by Emerson Climate Technologies. It took me a while to find that online. $158. I saw them as high as 500 bucks for some of those, and I saw them as cheap as 30. Not for this kind though, for various other furnaces, air conditioning units. So I'm going to go ahead, well, let's go ahead and finish opening her up here. Figure out how to get into it. There we go. I sent a new igniter with it. And I don't know that I'm going to get carried away with that, but I'll have it as backup. Some new wiring harnesses. And here is the main culprit that needs to be replaced. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll just leave it in the baggie for now, and I'm going to head down and get to the furnace and get that old one pulled out and put in this new one. See if she works. Okay, here is the furnace. It's a good one. The upper part is where the heating chamber is. Down below, down here, is where the blower unit and the control panel is that I'm going to be replacing. So there's just a couple of screws here. Okay, when I get these screws off here, you're going to see a safety switch that cuts the power to the furnace. And here it is, right here. Okay, hey, try to get an angle here so that you can see. It's not a very good angle, but an angle nonetheless, so I can pull this out. Now, fortunately, I can go ahead and unplug some of these. Here I'm unplugging the wiring harnesses, and those will only plug in where they're supposed to go, so I won't need to worry about their placement. These aren't going to be that big of a deal. It's getting these wires correct. Right there. And there's 2, 4, 6 of them. Down below I got 6 down there, so I'm going to try to keep track and make sure I trade wire for wire right onto this circuit board. Now I have the 6 wires transferred over onto the new circuit board here, and I transferred them from the old circuit board. You can see where the letters correspond to the color. The R was red and G was green, and C common. I had W for white, so I didn't have to sweat it too much getting those transferred over here onto the new one. Now those I need to get transferred on from the old one, and there's a set of 6 wires down here that you can see there, and I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off and plug those in right there. voila, there they are plugged in, and I've got the circuit board hung up onto the furnace now, and I've plugged in all the wiring harnesses. So everything is plugged in, and I had to toggle a switch to on here. There was a revision on the circuit board, and you can see the second circuit here had a wire soldered across there, so that led me to believe I needed to toggle that switch. A couple of other banks here that I needed to toggle, I just copied from here on the old circuit board over here onto the new. The new circuit board came with all the switches in the off position, so one other bank here I had to toggle a couple of switches, and that was it for all the switches. Matter of taking out the old, I've got the new in, and for not being a furnace guy, I hope I have correctly wired and corrected my problem. We shall find out. I'm going to the thermostat here. I want to turn the fan on. I want to turn the air conditioner to cool, and I'm going to turn the thermostat down to 74. Hit hold, pushing this button here on the door, and I got a green light blinking. I don't know, a little green light above it. There, it's kicking into high. So the unit is blowing. That was my problem before, was having it blow. And the compressor, I could hear it running outside. Okay, with me holding this, I can get the door on. There. See if I can keep my finger on the button. I put the door on, so it'll shut everything off. So there you have it. Replaced control panel or circuit board. Right here on Pappy's Corner. I'm glad that fixed it. And remember, do something nice for someone today. Love ya.